All right, we'll move on to number 5, ordinances. And it looks like, let's see, Tara Locke, Yuba City Economic Development Commission Ordinance Amendment. And I have a card, looks like. Number 9.
So good evening, Mayor and Council. I was so interested in the previous presentation, I forgot that I was up next.
She looked online.
It was Council's desire to have a amendment to the established ordinance of the Economic Development Commission. So the commission was established in 2008 by ordinance, and it's designed to provide oversight of the economic development work strategy. And the economic work strategy was developed by a team of 28 advisory commissions, and the goal of it was to create a positive and inspiring self-image, grow opportunities for well-paying jobs, and enhance the quality of life through collaborative and integrated actions. And this is the work plan that Darren had mentioned regarding the the Economic Development Corporation presentation. So currently, the commission is designed to have 5 members, and it's designed to have a diverse background so that we have a member from different organizations. So you can have a banker, a real estate agent, education, agriculture. Those are really prime professions to have on the commission to bring a different perspective. And so because it was established about 10 years ago, we it needs a kind of a re-energization. It was established during the economic downturn in about 2008, and currently we're kind of in some different, we're not growing as the commission hasn't expanded its mission. And so it was requested to increase from 5 members to 7 members, which would increase the quorum needed from 3 to 4 members, and to have monthly meetings in the evening. And in order to change this, we need to amend the ordinance. And so these are our current members. And we just last month assigned Margaret Fernandez and Stacy Brookman. And if this ordinance goes through, we'd have 2 more. So the recommendation tonight is introduce an ordinance amending sections 2.12.01 and 2.12.05 of Chapter 12 of Title II of the Yuba City Municipal Code, Economic Development Commission, and increasing the composition of the members from 5 to 7 and waiving the first reading.
All right, thank you. Does anybody from the public like to comment on that? All right. If anybody else would, feel free to queue up behind Elaine. No problem there at all.
Elaine Miles, and it's just a question. There were 5 members, 5 groups, education, agricultural, etc. Are we going to restrict the 2 members to specific groups? Or are they going to be city council members, or what? I'd like to have a little more open explanation of increasing this membership. Thank you.
Well, as you know, Elaine, this is typically comment, not question and answer, but you'll slip one in anyway. That will depend on who applies. If we don't have anybody from a certain area that's not represented, we can't really have that option to eliminate folks. I'm happy when folks do apply, and so we're going to have to play that by ear. Ideally, we will have an adequate balance, which is part of the idea behind expanding, to try to capture some other folks from other representation entities. So that will depend on who applies. But ideally, we will have representation, and they will not be limited. So there you go. You're welcome. I'm sorry. I will clarify. That's a good point. I will clarify that City Council will not be on it. Thank you. All right. Anybody else before we move on? Any comment from the dais? Then we're looking for action.
Who the mayor make a motion to introduce an ordinance amending sections 2-12.01 and 12.05 of Chapter 12 of Title II of the Yuba City Municipal Code, Economic Development Commission, and increasing the composition of the members from 5 to 7, and waive the first reading.
I'll second that.
Very well. All those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Very good. Thank you very much. Now, this speaker card says item number 6. Elaine, did you just submit this for number 5? Well, no. You're fine, but number 6 is on here. Did you want to speak again on something? Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. Doesn't matter. Just as long as she gets to speak if she wants to.